Yo, we live at the crime scene. Yo, we are live at the crime scene. No Gatekeeping podcast. Today we have a special episode. We with Dara. Okay, the kitchen is open. Okay, and this is our special cooking edition. So we're gonna get our hands dirty here. No glove, no love. That's what they say. Okay, introduce yourself. Tell people who you are, man.
What's going on, guys? My name is Darius. I'm the owner of Dara's Kitchen & Co. And you all guys know I'm the hottest in the town. Your favorite girl that make the famous fish and strip out there in Kingdom. You know who it is.
You know who it is.
So today, I'm going to teach my boy Donnie how to keep his wife.
Aha! You see what I mean? I want to keep her. You know what I'm saying? Don't go nowhere, baby.
So I'm going to teach him how to make a little simple mac and cheese.
Okay.
We're going to fry some fish, and we're going to fry some shrimp, and then afterwards...
Come on, are we frying shrimp or scrimp? We're frying...
Shrimp.
Okay, shrimp. Okay, I like it. All right.
Not squint.
Right.
Shrimp is little. You don't want no squint.
I don't want those.
You want shrimp.
I want some shrimp.
You want shrimp, all right? And afterwards, we're going to taste the fruit of our labors.
Amen. All right. Let's go.
So, right now, we're going to start with our whip. Sorry about that.
You acting up.
There we go.
You acting up. So this is what you bring outside?
Yeah, no, this is actually not what I bring outside. This is just an extra for backup. Like when I have like a heavy flow, I'll pop one of these out if my 2 or 3 burners is not going and I'm getting them orders in. So I take this anywhere when I'm doing like private chefing or I'm doing, again, like a podcast with you or something like that. If I'm outside door, if I'm going like to the beach or anything like my family, I'm always ready to go to fry some fish.
Come on now.
You already know. So I took a little bit of what I know and what I've learned and put it together and did my own thing, right?
Okay.
So back in the day, we all knew that Mama was not making no roux. The only time she was making roux if she was making a gumbo, right?
So roux is a new thing.
Roux is a new thing. It is a roux thing. I don't remember my grandmother or my mom actually doing it when I actually showed. I had to teach my mom how to do it, actually. She didn't know how to do it. She was like, what is this like new thing that you got going on? So it's like a give and take. Like it's either you know how to do it or you don't, because it can come out clumpy and grainy, and then now your mac and cheese is like, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So back in the days, it was just cheese, some carnation milk, you know what I'm saying? Right. They chopped that shit down and kept it moving.
Right.
Now today, it's a whole thing. We got heavy cream. I'll do my own thing. Some people only use heavy cream. I like to do a little blend of both. Half and half heavy cream, you'll see that. And a blend of different cheeses that I use. So this blend right here, this is on fire a little bit. Let's let it down. We're gonna take a little bit of chunks. So another thing, this is gonna be on low heat. Nothing too fast because it will burn. Don't want nothing to burn.
Yeah,
right?
take your time.
All right. We're gonna sear that down, right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can't believe it's not butter. Okay, man, let me get it there.
You're gonna sear it down, right?
I don't mean to be rude.
You're gonna sear that down, right? So you need a whisk. You need one of these spatulas because you're gonna, afterwards for your cheese, and we're gonna get a little bit of seasoning going, right?
I ain't funny. Something about butter. The way butter smells.
And of course, we got our noodles, which we already pre-made. These are the capella noodles. So capella noodles is like this little spiral-looking type of noodle.
So it got the extra.
Yeah. It holds in that like cheesy, like gooey thing that we got going on, and that's what it's gonna fill up. So after we do our butter, right? You see how that's melted down?
Yes, ma'am.
It's not too hot. It's not nothing. You wanna add in a little flour.
Okay.
So the trick to this is the ratio of flour to butter. Oh, and another thing, I don't measure. I cook with love.
Listen, right now, I'm looking at the way she cut the butter, right? She cut the butter. It was about a tablespoon and a half. She got a small handful of flour. You know what I'm saying? This is how you gotta really learn. You know what I'm saying?
So that would be, you actually right, the cut that I made would be equivalent to probably like 2 tablespoons of flour. And what I just pinched in would probably be equivalent to about like 2 tablespoons of flour, right? So I'm gonna let this flour, our burner went off. We're gonna let this flour cook up, right?
Okay.
And the flour's gonna
cook with the butter.
Cook with the butter. And you don't want it to be clumpy. So this is what we're gonna do. We're cooking it down. You see that?
So you gotta whisk it together.
You're gonna whisk it together. And you wanna make sure you keep whisking it because it will get crumpy. You see that? You're gonna stir.
Let me get in there.
Get in there, stir that up.
Look at the consistency. Can y'all see that? Hope y'all can see. Look at in there.
And that's the consistency that you want. You see that? That's your flour cooking.
Okay.
So you want that to cook down. Now, if we was making a gumbo, we would make this all the way down to it's brown. So this was called a white roux. That we would call a white roux, yes.
Okay.
So you see how that's cooked down, right? So now this is the trick we're gonna add into our milk. So one thing about cold and hot, they don't go together, right?
Okay.
So you want a little bit at a time as you going in. We're gonna take it and we're gonna whisk it as we going in.
Okay.
You're gonna take it and whisk it. And you see that thickness that we get in?
Okay.
That's what's gonna make your cream of your mac and cheese very thick, right? We're gonna take it, we're gonna keep whisking it in, right? And we're gonna keep whisking it. And at a point, it's gonna look like it's turning into a loose paste, but it's gonna look very loose at a point. Okay, you stir that in.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So I like to do heavy cream, and I like to do ultra half and half. So
Okay.
half and half is just what? Cream and heavy pasteurized milk that's put together. Okay, keep listening.
All right.
And I like to put at least about, I would say, a half a cup of that. Right?
Okay.
So,
So how did you get into cooking?
believe it or not, I never would have thought that I would be where I am with cooking.
Okay.
I cooked all my life, literally, and when I think back how the kitchen started, it literally just started me as a young mom. Keep staring.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just literally, just a young mom in her backyard that, had enough to pay bills, take care of my kid, and make sure that he was good, and make sure that we looked clean and we was good. You know what I'm saying? At the time. So our great adventures and roller coasters and all that stuff was outside in the back park where I used to live out on, 143rd Street in Drew Hamilton. So we had a play yard, I had a grill, I had my friends that had kids, and we came outside and, we did what we did. So I used to have like this little grill that I had for like 5 years. Let me tell you something, I cooked everything in the sun on that grill, right? We also gonna, right now we added a little bit of onion, right? You probably will never see it, a little bit of onion, just a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And when I say a little bit, a little bit.
Alright.
Alright, and then I'm gonna add in a little bit of garlic. Alright? So again, yeah.
So you're from Harlem?
I would call no, I'm not from Harlem. My family's from Harlem, I'm from the Bronx. And the reason why I say I'm from the Bronx is because I left out of Harlem. This is complete seasoning. I'm just gonna add in just a little bit.
Alright, we gotta whisk that together.
And you're gonna whisk that in. So I left Harlem when I was 7. I used to live right here on Park Ave.
Okay.
It's crazy because our life is right back in the now. But and we moved to the Bronx.
Okay.
And I was there basically my whole life. So I would basically say Harlem birthed me, the Bronx raised me.
I'm very Harlarks.
You
Is
know?
that word? Is that
Harlarks, is that a word?
A brawler?
Brawler?
Everyone a brawler.
I'm a brawler.
Shout out to 169 and Wash, Claremont.
Shout out to Castle Hill, y'all. Shout out to Castle Hill. But yeah, so that's how the kitchen started. And I used to cook for everybody. It was to the point where the block was bringing me meat.
Type shit.
Yeah, paying me, you know what I'm saying, to get the food. And I cooked all the time, and everybody just always wanted my cooking. Like, you need to learn, be a chef or open up a business. And at that time, I was doing hair.
Okay, wow.
I wasn't even thinking about being a cook. I just naturally did it because my mom was a cook. You know what I'm saying? So I milk now. You see how it's put down? You can stop stirring.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. What obstacles you face while you doing this cooking process? This cooking journey, rather.
Oh my God. So it went from just an ordinary girl just taking care of her kid to doing pop-up shops to doing parties and then doing the biggest tournament on them. Yeah. And that opened up a lot of doors for me once that happened. And it was not even Kingdom first, it was Blackgate Madness that actually
put that
on the map.
Right next to Kingdom.
Right next to Kingdom. Right. So, we're gonna put a handful, we're gonna throw that in.
And mix.
Not with this, not a whisk.
Not a whisk.
Now, whisk will do what if you mix it up? What will happen to it?
It starts to get cloggy and clumpy
inside the whisk, right? Okay. So we're gonna put that away. We no longer need that,
see
right?
Later.
So we got this big bag of cheese. This is approximately about, I would say about like 3 pounds of cheese is mixed. So this is Kobe Jack cheese, this is sharp cheddar cheese, this is a mozzarella cheese and a Gouda cheese. and a Kobe Jack cheese that we have in here. So this is a 6 cheese blend that we have here, and this is gonna melt down. And you're gonna see that melt down, and that's when you're gonna see the magic.
It's like melting instant.
Happens. Literally happens. So, like I said, I used to do hair. I stopped doing hair because I had carpal tunnel arthritis. It was like messing my hands up like really bad. And then I jumped into the edible games because I loved edibles. It helped me out with my hands. That's what started me with an infused game, and I just went down this like whole rabbit hole with this. Forget about that. That's another story for another day. So I was doing that for a very long time. That actually bought me my first car that I had.
Wow.
Just selling edibles and doing pop-up shops for that. So my big break actually like stepping into not, actually like feeding people was one day the girl that I was doing pop-up shops for, the food person called out on her, right? And it was around my birthday.
It's my opportunity.
It was around my birthday, and I was supposed to go on a group trip for my birthday, and it fell out.
Oh, wow.
So it happened around my birthday at a pop-up shop. And I was not only just doing edibles, she wanted my food too.
Got you.
So I had an edible table there and I had a food table there. That was the first time that Dora's Kitchen actually went full blown with it. And that was actually 4 years ago.
And you had to be ready for that.
I would say I'm always a ready person because whatever's put in front of me or anything that I want to do, I'm going to go do it.
Right.
I'm just one of those type of people, right? So it wasn't even the money that had me keep going. It was the people.
Got you.
You get what I'm saying? Like to this day, when people don't see me or they see me and they see me from Kingdom, they're like, yo, I can't wait till the summertime, this, that, and the third. So just, different stories and different things of what my food did for people. People having a bad day, they ate my food and they just felt way better, or just coming by, chilling with me and kicking it with me and me just being an ear to them. That's what actually kept me going in the business of kitchen, and then it became my outlet.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how I met you. I ain't gonna lie. That's how I met you. I'm at Kingdom, and the kitchen's open. The kitchen is open, and I mean by kitchen, I mean the motherfucking kitchen. All right, okay. So let me ask you a question. So doing this, right? You don't have to, do we have to wait for the summertime to get your food?
So no, you don't have to wait for me in the summertime to get my food. So what it is people who haven't, for me, I'm gonna just say it haven't like,
I want to start.
I guess they're merch over. So they're so used to me being outside that they forget that I also in the wintertime do deliveries and stuff like that.
Right.
So I feel like it's a little slower for me in the wintertime than it is the summertime because they can actually get to me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They know
outside.
exactly where I'm
Everybody's
at due
outside.
to me delivering it to them or picking it up. So it's been a pull and take of type of things. I have my my customers that is always there, that when I put the menu up, they're there to order, and then you have those that's like, damn, I missed it. I didn't even know that you was doing stuff like that.
Right.
And they're not used to the pre-orders. That's another thing. I used to do like open to where people could just, you see how it's melting?
Yeah, I definitely see.
You see that? You see how it's getting thick?
It's getting, I like my women. It's really interesting.
So it's getting thick, and that's what we want. You're gonna keep stirring, but
Yes, ma'am.
this is not why you flapping.
My fault. I thought I was doing something.
Don't be scared.
Alright.
Don't be scared. You're not scared, right?
No, I ain't
Don't be
scared. I ain't
Alright.
scared.
Don't be scared, because when you get in that kitchen for your wife, you can't be scared. You gotta know that you got this. All right.
It's all in the wrist.
It's all in. Look at the flick of the wrist. So, that was literally it. And then once I got out there and I started doing it, it was up and it was stuck. And me is more of the interaction and different people and connections that I make
Right.
when I'm out there. You get what I'm saying? You see different faces, different walks of life, different people and stuff like that. So that's what it was for me, and that's what keeps me going. Besides it being my outlet from this crazy world that we live in and life that we signed up for.
So you really enjoy cooking. You really
I actually
enjoy this.
love cooking. Like when I get mad, I want to bake.
Right.
Like I'm in my baking world right now. And coming up with new recipes. Everybody be like, would consider yourself a chef or a cook? I will call myself a cook.
Right.
That's
Because
something-
you didn't make the macaroni with the roux before. Now you're making it with the roux.
Yeah, so I like to come up with my own little recipes. Look at that.
Yeah,
You see that?
I see
Do you
it.
see it now?
Oh.
Turn that off.
Okay, yes,
And
ma'am.
that's your rule right there, right? So we're gonna put that to the side because you no longer need that.
Yes, ma'am.
Root. We're gonna pour your root in, and look at that.
Damn. Let me get the love in there. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. This is what you have your spatula for. Look at this. Let me show you something.
Oh, look at the cheese on it. It's sticking to the pan. Not sticking, but it's like, yo, I'm still here. You forgot about me.
It just comes out nice and ruby, and you see that thickness?
Yo, I
That's what you
smell
get.
it. Now,
So-
hold this, please. Let me get in there.
And you're gonna get in there like swimwear, right?
Right, hold on. Oh, man,
See?
yo, this smells like
Alright, so we're gonna mix that up.
I ain't gonna front. I come to the kitchen with this. I'm getting laid tonight.
So,
It sounds like macaroni.
yeah, that's how it's supposed to get, but you're gonna do
So put the macaroni cheese in the oven. We don't let the what do you call it, the roux?
the roux marinate
Let the
and let
roux
that
marinate.
mac and cheese, crispy over how we like it,
I
right?
don't like how I like it.
We're gonna do the fish and we're gonna do the shrimp at the same time, alright?
But you're not gonna put them in the same bag.
No, we're not gonna put it in the same
Why
bag.
do you do that though?
So I don't season the shrimp and the fish in the same bag because some people are allergic to either
Shrimp.
fish or shrimp. Either
Yes.
one, not
Okay.
just shrimp. People are allergic to fish, you know, right?
Amen.
Yeah, they are. We're gonna break down this batter. So let me tell you a little something about this batter real quick. This is a batter that you guys go crazy for. This is it. This is what makes the fish and the shrimp taste the way it do.
That's the secret stuff.
This is that secret stuff. This is most definitely the secret stuff. I'm gonna tell you a couple of things that's in here,
That's cool.
but
Give me a few.
I'm not gonna tell you everything that I put in.
Don't.
Right?
Don't.
All right. So we all know that we need, of course, the cornmeal because that's like a staple. We all
Okay.
need cornmeal for fish. Well, for when I grew up and where I'm from. All right. Cornmeal's a staple. We got us a nice breadcrumb in here, and
Okay.
we also have some flour.
Okay.
I season my
Flour.
breadcrumb. This is
season
now
breadcrumb.
a breading. We're gonna call it breading, not a breadcrumb.
So in there right now is breadcrumb, flour, cornmeal.
and cornmeal plus
Other things.
Other things.
Plus love.
Plus love. Yeah, I would call it. I do it simple on the fish, and then I go crazy in my batter. So
Got
that's
it.
what go crazy for you guys. And guess what?
You get made.
I brought my special sauce.
Yo, this is the shit I've been talking about. This is not seen or tasted before. No one had this.
This is the first time that I'm debuting this sauce. This is my seafood sauce that goes with all my fried seafood. And Donnie's gonna be the first person to taste it today.
I'm gonna be the first person. Yes.
So before we get to start seasoning our stuff, we're gonna split the batter up, right?
Okay.
You wanna split the batter up because
One for shrimp, one for fish.
one for shrimp, one for fish. Some
Yo, I ain't
people
gonna lie to you.
definitely-
I didn't know people were allergic to fish.
Yeah, so some people are allergic to fish, just like some people are allergic
Allergic
to
to
all
shrimp.
shell food, right?
Right, shell food, yep.
So we're
Under
gonna do
the
that,
sea.
right?
Let's do it.
So
Okay.
I go in with a seafood seasoning, right?
Okay. Alright.
When it comes to seafood, less is more.
Less is
It's
more.
nothing like when you seasoning like beef and chicken, right? Especially when you have a good batter,
Right.
Right. So we're gonna go in. We're gonna throw in a little seafood, and I do not measure, right? Because we season with love. So that's about like 3 tablespoons if you want to say that,
Okay.
right? And then we go in with a little Cajun seasoning, right?
Little
A
Cajun.
little Cajun seasoning. A
Alright.
little Cajun
Un
seasoning.
poquito, un
Un
poquito.
poquito, right?
Alright.
Then we go in with some garlic powder,
Okay.
right?
A little.
A little.
Yo, so what are some things that you wish you could have avoided? Learning this, this cooking process.
So when you're self-taught, it's nothing much that you can really avoid because again, you're teaching yourself. This is not, you're not in school for it or anything like that, right?
It comes with the process.
It comes with the process. So making a mistake is actually good because you get to know the pros and cons of whatever it is that you're making. If it's going to be good or it's not, depending on the taste that you're going for, right?
Okay.
So a girl like me that likes making recipes, it's no bad way because it's either it's too salty, too sweet, or too seasoned or over seasoned, or it need to be less. It's always a learning experience. So when you learning, it's never a loss. It's always a lesson.
Gotcha.
Right? So that what it was for me. So I grew up in the background of cooking. My mom was a cook. She cooked all the time. She cooked for all the events and stuff like that. So I already came up with the background of it. But taking it on my own spin, I just would watch different, and this is a lemon pepper, right? So listen, lemon pepper, it's always an argument if it go on seafood or not. For me, the kick, I love, but you cannot put a lot on it.
Just put little implications.
You can't put a lot of it. Yes, so we're gonna put a little bit of obey in here, like that. Oh yeah, back to lemon pepper. I put a little bit on it. It goes for a kick, right? So we're gonna take that, Donnie.
Okay.
Would you do me the justice and get your shake on?
I get my shake on. I'm gonna put
I
my
need
gloves on.
you gotta, I want you to get in here. Get in here. Now while you doing the shrimp, I'm gonna do the fish.
Okay, cool.
Ready?
All right. So tell us into the business. How did you start Darla's Kitchen, and what is that process?
Oh my God, Dara's Kitchen. Dara's Kitchen started about 4 years ago.
Okay.
And the process of it has been a uniquely pleasant but crazy and ups and downs.
Okay,
I can say.
I want the downs before you give me the ups.
The downside about it is that when you don't have a backup plan, when you're the only backup plan,
Okay.
you get what I'm saying? It kind of makes you go a little like OCD with the business type thing. You want everything correct, everything anal with it. Because I don't have any background in business or anything like that, I don't have family, and I'm actually the first person like to start like
the
a business,
the chef journey.
even a business period, just a
Okay.
small business period. I don't have any family members that I know that have a small business, so I always told my family that I would be the first multi-millionaire in my family. So for me is that, because I'm my only backup plan. So regardless if I hit a brick wall or not, I always gonna keep going. And the fact that this is something that I love to do. This is not like I'm doing it for the money or anything like that. This is something that I can nearly do all day, every day, because not only do it bring me connection, it's my form of therapy for myself.
Okay.
You know, so life for everybody. You get what I'm saying? Especially today's world that we live in.
Okay.
We're gonna start off with the fish.
Okay.
And I would say, the beginning, you don't really have nobody. You don't have nobody in your corner like that. You're literally a one-man army. And I thank God for everybody that like comes and volunteers and stuff with me and help me out.
Shout out to Larry, my brother Larry.
Yes. And all my family members. Shout out to my cousin E. Shout out to my sister Diamond. Shout out to everybody that always come up and show out for me. My kids. But at the end of the day, when shit shut down, it's on you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's the downside about it. But the awesome side about it is you actually get to see the fruit of your labor, meaning you planted that seed, you watered it over all these years, and now you see this little pub of a tree starting to grow. And then of course the money and everything, the building of the business come after it. I think authenticity. If you don't have authentic love for it, if you're not doing it for if you're doing it just for the money, I don't think that it will ever last, especially cooking, because it will show. It will show in your food.
Gotcha.
It's a love thing. It's really a love thing. It's like you and the food, right? So we're gonna show love to this fish right now.
So is Darla's Kitchen like an LLC? Is this like
Yeah, so Dara's Kitchen is an official LLC. We are an official business. Right now we're building a website and stuff like that. So all this will be up and going in the year 2026. So before I was just Dara's Kitchen, I was a mom that was just making sure that I float above the water. So I worked many different jobs in many different fields. Actually, I just left extermination in August. I was exterminated for almost 5 years. I love to help the people, but I hated the job.
I felt that.
You get what I'm saying? And I made a decision in August that, time's time.
Time is time. Work for yourself.
Yeah, and here I am.
So give me some ups. Before you give me the ups, right? Have you ever been overwhelmed, right? So it's like you said, heavy. I ain't gonna front. I've been times where it's like I watch you take too many orders at once, just give food away, just eliminate the line, and speak about how like you handle being overwhelmed.
So it do become overwhelming, but when you remember who and what you're doing it for, you just, you always remain humble. So that's my biggest thing. to always remain humble and remember what I'm doing it for. You know?
You find the pieces.
Yeah. Okay. Even though it's a bunch of chaos, in that midst of all that chaos, I still find some kind of peace in it, right? So when you go in, don't be scared. You're gonna lay it in with a towel first, going down, and then you're gonna let it fly. When I say let it fly, just like that. You have officially fried your first Doris Kitchen.
I'm a natural. I'm in Doris Kitchen. The kitchen is open. You got me high right now.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and throw all that up in there. You're gonna fry it out, and you're gonna let that baby get crispy.
Okay, hold on.
All right.
So how many pieces you put inside this?
Usually I could put about like 6, but since you're not an expert like me, I'm just gonna advise you to put like 4.
All right, man. Good looking. Good looking. Let's take it easy.
We're gonna take it easy for you, and then I'll jump in and we're gonna get it started so that way we can get it going. And the ups is I'm building a legacy. I'm building something. You can take those off, baby.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
I'm building a legacy. I one day will leave something behind for my kids. You know what I'm saying? And not so much of just like, cause I don't want a restaurant. You know, I never dreamed. I never was the girl to dream about the big old restaurant, but I always was the girl that wanted the mom and pop.
Right.
You know when you go into like that mom and pop store and you just feel homey because everybody is just so friendly and makes you feel welcome. You see this person every day, they become family, like the person on the corner store. You know what I'm saying? And that's the feel that I want you to feel when you come into my shop.
If I was starting my cooking business, right, what resource would be useful for me?
As like starting from where? What do you mean? As far as cooking or where the frame of the business?
Both. I like that. In terms of cooking, let's start with cooking. What resource would you go for?
I would tell you to start with something simple and start mastering them.
Okay.
And
so like recipes and stuff.
Yeah, recipes. So you want to get, one, you need to find out what type of audience you're trying to cook for, right?
That's
so
true.
Me, I cook to, of course, I would tell you.
Soul food.
Soul food, yeah.
All right.
Very much soul food, but I do like to dive into other ethnic foods like Chinese food, Jamaican food, Hispanic food, and stuff like that, right? So
know your audience is top, okay?
Knowing your audience is number one. And when you're first starting, you don't want to start out with some big old thing. You want to start out with simple stuff that you can master, like a fish, a shrimp. Those are something that you can season, batter up, and throw in a fryer.
Gotcha.
It seems easy, but it's not, because if you don't leave it in by a certain time, if you don't flip it by a certain time, if you're not using the right ingredients and stuff like that, then you don't get that batter that you want.
Right.
It took me a minute to get that seasoned blend that I have, because when I first started, it was like kind of a little too saucy, and it was too spicy because of the Cajun, you know? And then I finally got that right niche, and it wasn't only until my second year in King Zone that I actually got it down pat. So, and nobody knew. Nobody knew.
But the chef always knows.
The chef always know, yes, most definitely. So, start there. Find some things. I would say 2 meats, 2 rice, 2 different rices. I would say about like 3 vegetables or whatnot. And, or pasta, and start from there and master those down. And then once you get those, it's sky's the limit. And if you're willing to learn and have an open mind frame and put in the work and the time to actually do the work, it's nothing that you cannot learn.
Right.
That's why I haven't got a storefront yet. That's why I'm still doing what I'm doing, still doing, little pop-ups, birthday parties. I still do those baby showers and stuff like that. But I want to make sure that paperwork-wise, my business is good. You get what I'm saying? I want to know that once I go into investing in it well, that I'm fully invested in and I'm fully ready, right? And this is how the fish should look.
Oh.
Now you see how crispy that is?
Who getting fish tonight?
You hear that? Look.
Who getting fish tonight? Damn. That's the life right there.
That's called love in fish, right?
We should have bought bread. Damn, I could have had a fish sandwich right now.
You miss those fish sandwiches, don't you?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's my go-to. That's my go-to. Let me get 6 of them shits.
Oh my God, Donnie Boy love him fish sandwich. A side of yams, like who even makes that up?
Yo, bro, okay, I can't lie to you. A lot of you I will not. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
In terms of like the business, swap out. In terms of the business, what resource would you give somebody?
I will say, so whatever type of business that you are looking into, right? I would start researching at that and start looking at that business. So what I did was, I went and looked at very high functioning, top paid people that did the same thing that I did and see how they capitalized off it. That's how I knew that I didn't want to be a major restaurant or anything like that, that I want to continue to teach because that's what I love, teaching people how to cook and stuff like that. And I always wanted to just have a small shop to where people can come actually taste my food and just come congregate and, you know, connect and stuff like that. Listen, that's another thing. When you first start building your business, you're everything. You're the person that do all the edits. You're the person that makes all the menus. You're the person that's talking to the clients. You're the person that's actually doing all the cooking. You're the person that's doing the setup. You're the person that's doing the driving, the delivering, and everything else. So you're all these people until you build up your business to where your business start working for you, and you can put people in different positions to where certain parts you don't have to do anymore. Right. You know, it makes it way more easier for you. Like secretaries, people that can answer phones for you and stuff like that, take your bookings, take consultations and stuff like that. So that way, exactly. So that way you can take that time to actually do the main important things, like actually making the recipes, making the food. You know, focus on the main things that actually make your business afloat. You get what I'm saying? So the main part I would say about that is actually finding something that, you know, that doesn't feel like a job anymore, or that you can actually like capitalize off of, you know, and it's not taking, you know, after you build it for so long, it's not taking from you, you know, because you know some people, they build business for years, but they be working for the business because they don't know how to actually
elevate it
to make the business run for them. You're now a worker. I don't want to be years from now continue to be a worker of my business. I want to be the business owner.
What is the DK dream, the Dollar Kitchen dream? Like, where do you see your business going down the line? You know,
my business, I wanted to one day turn in not just a storefront, but into more of
you said legacy, spoken legacy.
More like a dinner club vibe.
Right.
I'm more of it going like in the teaching way. Like, you see how I came up here and taught you some stuff, and your future wife is gonna know that you're gonna make good fish and mac and cheese.
She gonna be in trouble. She in trouble. Once you get hold of me, you ain't gonna let go, baby.
I want to do that for people that actually like scared to step out of their box and don't know, or don't even have the time to actually like sit on a computer and watch YouTube and all that good stuff. I will be the person you come to on a day like this for 2 to 3 hours, and I would teach you something that you want to learn how to cook.
That's fine.
So turn my storefront into a community kitchen at least 2 days out of the week to feed, you know, people that are less fortunate and can't get that good home cooked meal. I'm not saying they can't get food. Everybody can get food because you can go to the pantries and stuff like that. But not everybody get that home cooked meal. And that's what Dara's Kitchen gets you. You're gonna always get that feeling like, damn, this reminds me of my Nana's meal. Like, oh, this reminds me of my mom's. So somebody, whoever gave you that home cooked meal on a regular basis, that's the person that you're gonna most definitely think of when you eat Dara's Kitchen. So it's not all about profit, it's also about giving back and helping out, because the same people that got me to where I'm at right now is the same people that I would like to push forward, you know. So it's like
that shit looks like,
hey. So, you know, you pivot, you go, you learn, you see what doesn't work, you see what does, and you go for it. It's like risk taking. It's like gambling, actually. It's literally like gambling. You don't know if you're gonna win or lose, but you believe in yourself so much.
You can't lose.
You can't lose.
Shouldn't me?
So shrimp is the same thing, but you really need to make sure it's coated. So I'm gonna do one to show you. I actually do 2. All right, let's do it. Sorry.
Now, how do you clean and season your shrimp? How do you clean your shrimp? That's important. How do you clean your shrimp? I clean my shrimp 4 ways.
I clean my shrimp back and front.
Yo, see what I'm saying? You gotta open it, take the little thing out, then take the other black thing out. Listen, you gotta clean your shrimp. Oh my good golly! God damn it! Son of a bitch!
So, let me tell you something about my shrimp. I do not put egg on it. I don't do all that extra stuff. A lot of people will throw egg in it because they want a real like fluffy type of thing. I don't like shrimp, that batter that comes off, like if you was to put a sauce or something on it. So I fry mine down to a crispy naked type of texture of shrimp. It's totally different than you would see anywhere. Nobody's frying their shrimp like this. This is how I do my shrimp because I want you to be able to enjoy it without the batter falling off because that's where all the seasoning and stuff is at, right? And you know what's so crazy? That the kitchen's open. You know who started that originally?
Who?
Shout out to my boy Dre.
Dre.
Shout out to my boy Dre.
It was Dre?
He is the original person that gave me that, and since then everybody use it. Remember, let me make you. No, hold on,
Dre,
hold on.
you get a compliment.
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna let you remember now. The kitchen is open. She got 4 sides.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Rice, yams, mac and
He
cheese,
used to do the whole thing.
and you get a piece of cornbread.
You get rice and cornbread. He's like, you know what's going on. You get rice and cornbread for free.
Yo.
Dre is the original person that started off that kitchen shit.
Yeah, every Dre is good. Every Dre is valid.
Shout out to my guys that hold me down. My boy Harlow.
Wow.
But Dre,
So then people start taking the name, and that's how.
so that's how. No, actually, Dara's Kitchen is the original name, but the way they say it.
The kitchen is open.
The kitchen is open. That became my opening name.
That shit is
period. So here I am, year 4 in the business. I officially became an LLC in 2025.
Okay.
And I said, why not? Everybody, and why not me? You know, everybody always say, why me? I always say, why not me?
Gotcha.
So for me, it's never the why. I mean, it's never the what. It's always the why behind it, you know? And my why is me. My why is me. And when I say me, meaning me wholly, so that way I can live up to my potential. And when I leave this earth, I know that I did everything to make me happy. And that's just the end goal right there. All right, so before we taste the fruit of our labors, I want you to go ahead and be the first to try my sauce.
On camera. On camera.
So I want you to try it with the shrimp, and I want you to try it with the fish, because I want you to see, like, you know.
So I got to try both? You don't got to tell me twice. You feel me?
Alright, so I'm going to hold this.
Hold on, right here, like. Hold on.
Ooh,
Alright.
that's that drip. How does it taste? What is it giving?
Hold on.
Need to get it together.
Like a sweet, tangy tartar sauce mixed with ketchup or some shit. Like, I don't know what this is. Hold on. Let me make sure it's not poisonous. It might be poisonous. Yo, I gotta be in a cook-off.
Yeah?
Oh my god.
Good. So, let's try it with the fish, and you just have officially got your certification in cooking fish and shrimp the Dara's way. I'm not telling you what's in it, sorry, don't even try it.
Yo, god damn it.
Like a
I
boneless
don't
chicken.
like tartar sauce. Just give me ketchup. You know what I mean? But this right here,
Yeah? Alright. I think it's solidified, right?
yo. We are here back live at the crime scene. So the macaroni just came out the oven. Can I try the macaroni cheese?
I think you good, you made it. Go and try your fruit of your labor.
I'm a little nervous.
Why?
Okay, hold on now. Hold on. It's the root.
It's the room.
Don't be rude to me.
Don't be rude to you.
God!
That's the mac and cheese that he made. Alright, try the cabbage greens now.
Alright, let me try this one. I can try this cabbage.
Alright, you don't even know. You're just going from plate to plate at this point.
I can raise on. Listen.
You're getting crazy.
Yo, alright, so you said cabbage greens, a mixture of collard greens and cabbage?
Yeah, so it's literally my smoked greens with my smoked cabbage mixed together. And to give it more of like a smoked, salt, sweet type of taste, it's one of the most craziest but most successful blends that I've ever
You
made.
bugging the fuck out. Oh my gosh. Yo, where my man? Yo, look, I took off my glasses. Let's do them shits.
They over there.
I'm trying to get this. Oh my. So this is called cabbage greens. Yo, who did that? No one did that before.
Oh,
Listen.
okay. So that's that Henny Honey barbecue lamb chops.
So it's honey barbecue.
So yeah, so we always hear about like Henny wings and stuff like that. So I said, what if I took it and did it a little different?
I go act like a kid in the candy store right now. I'm about to try a lot of. God damn.
So any type of like, you know, chicken, lamb chops, anything that keep raising off, good sauce to go with it. Literally. Oh, 10 minutes.
Off the bone.
If it ain't the bone, then it ain't right. And still got like that little meat up on it that y'all like. Going for it.
So I know about the cornbread.
No, about the
This I already know about. So right now you're telling me to try something I already had.
And no, I'm not telling you what I put in it.
You don't need to. Listen, I want to know. I don't want to know. That's how you keep a nigga coming back. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me what's in that thing. Don't tell me what's in that thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me what's in there.
That's soft. That's soft. That's real soft. That girl did her thing. Who did it?
You put cake in here?
No, I actually didn't do cake. There's a little mixture that I do to give it more of like a, not too sweet, but a taste, like a sweet and that buttery taste. And it's have that nice crispy outside, but when you bite into it, it's so soft.
Yo,
You know?
I think I'm exaggerating. This shit tastes like cake.
We bet.
Corn muffin cake.
He's
Yo,
dead.
Squeaks, I love you, Squeaks, but this right here, nigga. This right here, nigga. Nigga. Oh, God.
And today I brought out my infused barbecue wings.
Oh, God.
Smoked barbecue wings to be technical. So
Listen, man.
that's in there.
I'm a drumstick nigga.
Let's
don't
go
trust
for
me.
it.
I don't do the flats. I'm a drumstick nigga. Leave me alone. The beef.
I don't know what, I like the top of it though. Like when it's real crispy, you know the pieces that's on top.
Listen to me.
And the gristle,
Listen,
I find the gristle
see,
part, that's the only part
ain't
that I
no, see? A flat can't do that. A flat can't do that.
Oh my God, that's
A
the
flat
only
ass
part
can't do that. Huh? A flat ass ain't got that.
That's the only part of the drum that I like. And that sauce is like in rotation for like my little private clients that I do, and they like, you know, smoke. I throw in a little infused food for them.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's some yummy yams, baby.
This shit tastes like sweet potato pie. It smells like sweet potato pie.
Wait till the desserts I bring out.
See, this is my favorite right here. See, listen, I go get a fish sandwich with all the yams.
With a side of yams.
I do not play with the yams.
That's it.
I'm trying to yams for you on camera, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like this is something new I tried, because I can't lie to you. I would never lie to you. I know that this is pain.
But no, I really appreciate you. You literally supported me from day one since I started in Black Gates, and we literally watched each other grow
Yes,
into
ma'am.
what we are doing today.
That's right.
I am proud of you.
Bet on yourself, man. I'm
You
so
know what I'm
proud.
saying? And just remember, bet on yourself.
Bet on yourself, yo. The kitchen's open. This is Dara. Okay? This is no gatekeeping.
This is no gatekeeping.
I'm opening the gate to you. Here, she's all yours, man. She's all yours, goddamn. But this is mine. All right? And that's a wrap.
That's a wrap, guys.